guys, welcome to another episode in my unusual trading series. So it's been a little while since my last video, but I wanted to thank you all for the crazy support, especially on the new trade news series I started. I'll make sure to post some more videos of that in the future, but if you didn't know, we broke 1,000 subscribers, and that's pretty huge. So in light of this special, I made a Steam group called Epoch's Hat Apothecaries. So I'll make sure to put that in the description of the video, so feel free to join that, ask some questions, maybe hang out and chill. I'll also be hosting a giveaway on Scrap TF raffles, and here I'll be giving away a bunch of nice things, including a Aces High Leon Burglaire, which is a pretty nice spy, unusual in my opinion. I'll be giving away a bunch of keys, a bunch of ref, some nice cosmetics, maybe a couple weapons. So if you're interested in joining that giveaway to have a chance to win any of those items, there'll be multiple winners. So if you want to join that, then make sure to either check my Steam group for the password, or I'll also pin a comment in the description with the password to the raffle, because I don't want just anyone to join the raffle. I want you, the viewers, to join and have a chance to win. So best of luck, and let's get into the video. Alright guys, so last episode I left you off with about 1,650 keys and items, and I had some pretty nice things. Now of course you'd remember the Burning Flames Bonk Boy, but I also had a bunch of really nice Halloween effect hats like the Spellbound Burglaire, the Ooze Sensei, my 2 Halloween effect cannonballs, which are all class. But I didn't have many keys at all, so this episode will be more focused about selling the unusuals I have and trading up from what I have instead of quick buying. So let's get into the first trade. Alright guys, so here I'm selling my Demon Flame Cannonball. It has Team Spirit footprints on it, and Demon Flame on an all-class hat is of course really nice. So I bought this for really cheap, maybe around 130 keys in mix, and I'm reselling it for this Something Burning This Way Comes modest pile of scrap. This thing's 1 of 1, it's unpriced, and it's probably worth around 150 keys. It's sold for that recently. I'm getting this 30 key taunt, or maybe 35, and 35 keys pure. So I'm getting just over 200 keys in mostly items, but yeah, it's really nice. Alright guys, so I just got the unusuals. So 1 of 1, Something Burning This Way Comes modest. Modest pile of scrap, it's the robo version. The Spectral Swirl Zoomin' Broomin', this has buy orders at 21, it's worth probably around 35 or 30 keys, and 35 keys pure. So like I said, this modest is worth probably 150 keys. There's no buy orders on it at the moment, it is unpriced, so I'm curious to see what this looks like and what I can get. So let's check it out. Let me take off the Bonk Boy real quick and equip it. This is the first time I've had Something Burning This Way Comes, and it's really nice. I've had a Chiroptera Venenata before, which is the green version of this effect. I had that for my Gridiron Guardian, so this of course should pair really well with this Burning Flames Bonk Boy. Let's check it out. Ooh, oh, that's pretty nice. Alright guys, so here I bought this Run It Warm Up with green confetti for half a key above bots. So yeah, not too bad. I can make a couple keys, hopefully. And I just got it. Alright guys, so here I'm buying a Vivid Plasma Professor's Peculiarity for 28 keys. Now, this is worth 60 keys. It's outdated by 4 years, but getting it for over 50% off is pretty good. And the reason why I'm getting this so cheap is because a handful became tradable the other day off the glitched unusuals. So yeah, I hope I can maybe re-quicksell this for a bit of profit. It's greater than 50% off, so I'll take it. Alright guys, don't mind the fan noise, but this Vivid Plasma Professor's Peculiarity, I think I bought it for 28 keys, which is over 50% off. I decided just to flip it for a couple keys profit to Bubble Tea. Bubble Tea watches my videos, they donated a few times in the past, and I sold it to them for 31 keys. So not bad. I still think they got a pretty good deal because it is 50% off on their end. So yeah, I hope they get a good amount for it. Alright guys, so here I'm gonna accept an offer for my Something Burning This Way Comes Robo Modest. So I'm getting offered this Gibbous. It's worth 90, pretty cancer outdated. buy orders at 44. It's electrostatic, so not a very popular effect. Yeah, 1 buy order at 44. Something burning this way comes birdcage, buy orders at 40. The Secret to Everyone Hetman's buy orders just over 40. Buy orders on this flammable bubbles of attraction pool taunt at 15 or just over, and 20 keys pure. So buy orders totally add up. Hold up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 4. Yep. Buy orders totally add up to just around 160 keys, and it's definitely enough for me to accept. Total price of this is around 230 keys in overpay. But like I said, that gibbous is going to be a really hard sell. Alright guys, so I just got all the items. I got the Something Burning This Way Comes Birdcage, the Flammable Bubbles of Attraction Pool Party, the Secret to Everyone Hetman's Headpiece, bunch of keys, and this electrostatic galvanized gibbous. Sorry for the background noise, but yeah, I got some cool stuff. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so here I am buying a strange Pro Killstreak Festivized Australian rocket launcher. It has a couple parts, but Killstreaker isn't the best. Not too bad though. Anyways, I'm upgrading my Death at Dusk Tartan Spartan plus 16 pure keys for it, and this Tartan Spartan's worth 40, so I'm basically paying around 55 keys in mix for this rocket launcher. And that's pretty good, because these rocket launchers go for around 50 keys. Just accepted that. Now I had one of these rocket launchers not too long ago. It's definitely a very nice item. Awesome. So I really like the festivized ones. So this Killstreaker is Daffodil. And it's Singularity, I believe. So it's a very faint sheen, but it does match the color of the Australian. And Singularity works pretty well with sunbeams. Alright guys, so here I'm accepting a very insane offer for my Morning Glory Robo Modest. This Modest is worth about 60 keys, and this guy, yeah, he said he'd like to overpay with his Scorching Flames Great Glasgow, and that is absolutely insane because, well, this Glasgow helm's worth like 180 keys, so, I mean, this Morning Glory is pretty nice, but I did not expect something like this. Definitely a very interesting trade. So I'm definitely going to accept that, because can't deny 120 keys overpay. No, sir. Ooh. So this looks pretty nice, actually, I'm not going to lie. Alright guys, so here I'm selling my Spectral Swirl Zoom & Broomin' for 36 keys pure. This is full price, and I'm definitely going to accept this. There is one seller on Marketplace for 35 keys that's undercutting me, but since they want only cash, I can see why I got a pure offer for higher. Alright guys, so here I got a pretty insane offer for my Soldered Sensei. I listed this for 245 keys for many months now, and I just got an offer for 250 keys pure. So I got this Australian Sticky Bomb Launcher. I think it's Pro Killstreak, could be wrong, but it's like 21 keys and 230 keys pure, so I'm definitely going to take this right now. So I just accepted the offer of 250 pure keys for my Soldered Sensei, and this will be 100 keys profit because I bought this for around 150, and it's definitely a very good investment on my end, getting a Halloween misc. And I might miss the hat, but to be honest, for 250 keys, I cannot complain one bit. Alright guys, so I got all the items. Got this strange Pro Killstreak Sticky Bomb with a pretty nice Killstreaker, and 230 pure keys. So this is 250 pure I just got. I love clicking through keys. It's probably one of my most favorite things about trading. Alright guys, so in my last episode you might remember me saying that I was brokering some items for a friend, so Respawn wanted me to broker his Harvest Moon Head Splitter, his Scorching Flames Manhattan, and a unusual Zoom & Broomin' of his, because he is cashing out, he doesn't really have much time to play, so I decided to trade his items for him and get a small percentage of it. So I traded all of his other items for pretty good deals, but I decided to show this Harvest Head Splitter trade just because it's a rather expensive item. It's a one of one, pretty rare, and I thought you might find it interesting. So this item is not mine, but it's still some cool content to show off, and I got some cool items in the trade that I wanted to show. So this Harvest Moon head splitter is worth 340 keys or so. It's one of one in existence, all class. It's really nice in my opinion. And I've had it for about a month trying to sell it, but today I just got a very nice deal. I was looking for 400 pure keys or overpay, and I got an overpay offer. So I traded it for a Cauldron Bubbles Exquisite Rack, a Demon Flame Nuke, a Scorching Flames Chieftain's Challenge, and 50 keys pure. So how much are all of these items? So the Cauldron Bubbles Rack is worth 140 keys, priced pretty recently. This Unusual Nuke, it's dual class for heavy and soldier. It's worth just over 160 keys, but I think I can get more, closer to 200 keys for it, just because it's a multi-class portal effect. It's really nice. And this Chieftain Challenge is worth 100 keys, plus 50 keys pure. So altogether I got 450 keys in nice items and keys for this head splitter. Going off of buy orders though, this Exquisite Rack has buy orders at 108. The Nuke has buy orders at 130. The Chieftains has some pretty low buy orders due to the crate depression, but I'll just call it at 56 because that's what they're at right now. I'm sure they were a bit higher, but maybe not. And then of course 50 keys pure. So in total, the buy orders add up to 340 keys, and that's already pretty much the full price of the head splitter. So I'm going to try and get this repriced for respawn. Alright guys, so here I am buying a little bit of a personal item. I wanted to get a Scorching Flames Herald's Helm, please ignore the name there, but I was looking to buy one for a decent while now, and the reason for that is because of course I have a Burning Flames Bonk Boy and it would pair very well with the Scorching Scout Hat. However, the Herald's Helm is not just any scout hat. The equip region on it is the whole head, so that means you can glitch it pretty easily with a quick switch method to act similarly to a misc. The Scout doesn't have any other miscs besides the Bonk Boy as a class exclusive misc, so this will be a very nice and cheap substitute. I bought it for 50 keys. Now this is full price. I might be able to sell it for more, but I don't really plan on doing that. At least not until I sell the Bonk Boy, which I might not even do, because it's a very nice hat, and I'll show you the set in game. Alright guys, so I just glitched the Herald's Helm with my Bonk and Human Cannonball together, and it's pretty magnificent, I must say. So yeah, it's all clipping together, working really well. I think the only thing I'd want different about the set is instead of a Stare from Beyond Cannonball, I might want to get a Stormy 13th, but this is pretty crazy for now. I might even try it with my Blizzardy Storm. I think that might look really cool. If you quick switch it properly, then it'll stay on your scout loadout, even if you touch a resupply cabinet. So as long as you don't remove it from this loadout slot here, then you just got yourself a scout misc.
Hey there, my name's...
Alright guys, so here I just sold my Secret to Everyone Hetman's headpiece for the Engineer. This hat was priced recently at 50 keys with instant buy orders just over 40, and I sold it for 50 pure keys. Alright guys, so here I'm selling my Stare from Beyond Human Cannonball. This is a all-class hat with a 4th gen Halloween effect. I've had it for a few months, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm selling it for 89 pure keys. Alright guys, so here I am doing a very big trade with Artemis Phoenix. Now Artemis Phoenix was the guy I bought the double spelled Huar and the Ooze Sensei from a while back for 300 keys, and right now I'm doing another very big trade for him. As you can see, I'm upgrading 9 unusuals, which is quite a lot. A couple of these unusuals you might not recognize because they're summer 2019. These were private purchases, but they aren't worth that much, maybe around 25 keys. But for me to upgrade 9 unusuals, this has to be a pretty good hat, right? And as you can see, it's a Hunter in Darkness, which is a commando grade all-class hat, and it has the effect of Bonzo the All-Gnawing. So if you don't know what Bonzo is all about, it's a 4th gen Halloween effect. It's probably the highest tier 4th gen Halloween effect, and it has crazy demand. It has skyrocketed in price the past couple of years due to hype from collectors and just people recognizing that the effect looks pretty cool. But it's pretty exclusive, and for it to be on an all class is very nice. It's very expensive. This Hunter in Darkness is worth 650 keys, which is why I'm upgrading so much for it, but I still think I got a pretty good deal. So what am I all upgrading for it? So this first unusual is a Something Burning This Way Comes Bolted Birdcage, which is worth around 55 or 60 keys. I'm also adding a Purple Energy Trashman worth around 30, my Spellbound Leon Burglaire worth close to 200 keys, a 100 key Sunbeam's Pot, this Roboactive Copper's Hardtop worth maybe 40, my Electrostatic Gibbous, which is worth 90 but definitely overpriced, and the Flammable Bubbles of Attraction Pool Party along with the other 2 low tier Summer 2019 cosmetics is together probably around 50 keys. So to add them up, all these unusuals for what around I value them at is 535 keys. So for him to be overpaying with a Bonzo all class on some of my low tiers, my downgrades, I think that's a really good deal because he's overpaying by over 100 keys. And most of my unusuals here aren't particularly easy to sell, especially the Electrostatic Gibbous and the Roboactive Hardtop, but I do have some nice Halloween effects like the Burglaire and the Bolted Birdcage. But overall, I think it was a pretty good trade. The buy orders on these items are close to 400, which is a bit higher than the Bonzo Hunter. But that's definitely worth it because I can see this Bonzo Hunter reaching very high pure amounts or downgrades in fairly nice items. But it's 100 keys overpay off the bat, which is really nice. So I'll show you this in game. Alright guys, so I just got the commando grade Hunter in Darkness with Bonzo the All-Gnawing, and let's check it out. This is my very first Bonzo. I've never had a Bonzo before. Had other high tier effects like the Spellbound, Burglaire I just traded for this Bonzo, but it's one of the few effects I have not owned. I've never owned a Stormy 13th, the Arcana, so it's cool to get Bonzo the All-Gnawing in such a high tier form of an all class. Bonzo the All-Gnawing. Holy cow. Alright guys, so here I am accepting a trade for my Pro Killstreak Exorcism Strange Pistol. I'm selling it for 8 keys pure plus a couple sweets, and well, this was my buyout. Alright guys, so here I'm doing a pretty interesting trade. As you can see here, I'm trading away my Eldritch Opening Murders motif, and some of you might be freaking out a little bit because this is my iconic hat. This is my main hat that I really like. It's probably one of my most favorite hats in the game. So I'm trading it. I'm adding 25 keys, but guess what? I traded it for the same motif, Eldritch Opening. However, this one is strange. So there's only 2 strange Eldritch Opening Murders motifs in existence right now. I added 25 keys to my non-strange one for this, and I think that was a pretty good deal because the other owner of this strange motif is not for sale at all, and I think he even has me blocked, but I was after this particular motif ever since the unboxer got it back in October of 2018, so I've been keen on getting this hat for almost a year now. So getting it for my normal motif and 25 keys, I'll take that any day of the week. And it's one of two, so I'm very happy. So I'll make sure to paint this purple right away and show it in game. Alright guys, so right now I do not have the original motif anymore, but I just received this strange one. So got some parts from a donation and MVM tour, but here it is. Take a little screenshot of that, but I've been after this for almost a year, so it's awesome to have it in my inventory. Let me get this painted purple right away. Strange, that means it counts all my points. I might put some parts on this, I'm not too sure yet. I guess the only things to upgrade to my spy set is to get a strange chromatic bruisers and a strange chromatic coal rule, but I don't think one of those exists. If they do, then it's going to be very expensive or hard to find. So, I'll see. Alright guys, so I have this Scorching Flames Glasgow helm, and I just traded it now. So this thing's worth 180 keys, and I got it for stupid cheap. A guy traded for my Morning Glory Robo Modest, which was worth 60 keys. But yeah, anyways, this hat is overpriced, but I got it for so cheap that it didn't really matter. But like I said, I just sold it. There was a random buy order that appeared for 125 keys, and I decided to take that. So 125 keys is 30% off of the full price, which is a quick sell for sure. It's a pretty big discount on my end, but it was definitely worth it in my opinion, because this is a very expensive demo man hat. It's not very popular, and ultimately it would take months for me to sell it for close to the full price. So I was very happy to get 125 pure keys, and I'm on my way to get a golden frying pan. Oh yeah. Alright guys, so those were all the trades I made in the past 2 months, and there actually weren't that many, hence the shorter episode, but the trades I did make were quite profitable. So this is what my backpack looks like right now. I would ignore the price of 2,400 keys that Backpack TF shows, because I own a lot of unusuals right now that aren't mine. I also have some personal purchases like the summer 2019 cosmetics. This was not included in the series. I didn't use money from the series for them. And like I mentioned, I'm brokering a bunch of items for Respawn. And some of this amount is from donations too, which I don't include in the series because I do not trade donations. But here are the unusuals I do own. So this Bonk Boy I own, the Bonzo, the All-Gnawing Hunter in Darkness, of course, this Green Confetti Runner's Warm-Up, and this Runner's Warm-Up I sold for an Aces High Burglar plus like 4 keys or something, and it's the same Burglar that I'm including in the giveaway that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. I own this Gentleman's Ushanka, this Scorching Flames Herald's Helm, the Scout Taunt, and these Australians. So I know some of these trades I didn't show off, like these Australians, but since Australians are practically pure keys, you can just imagine me paying, I don't know, 24 keys for this grenade launcher that I can also resell for 24. It's not super interesting. Like, you might notice that my Australian rocket launcher is not here because I sold that for 50 keys, which was pretty much expected because, like I said, Australians are practically pure. And right now I have 373 pure keys, but I'm actually lending 200 to a friend. So yeah, this is a bit of a mess right now, but we can do a little bit of math to see exactly what I have. So right now it shows about 2,400 keys, or 2,380 in total. I know, including donations and the items I'm brokering for Respawn, including the Demon Flame Nuke, the Burning Hustlers, and some other keys and such. So subtracting all of that from the total, including all the donations I have, it's about 500 keys. And I will be adding 200 because I'm loaning 200 keys to a friend because they're making a very big purchase, and I thought I'd help them out. So Yes, this is a more accurate representation of what I have right now. 2080 keys in mix. So over 500 keys of this is in pure, and I have other high tier unusuals like the Burning Flames Bonk Boy, the Bonzo Hunter, really nice things. So last episode I traded up from like 1300 keys up to 1650, which was some pretty good profit. So we started this video at 1650 keys. That means that we made around 400 to 450 keys profit in only a handful of trades, which is really insane, and it just puts to show what high tier trading can do. 2080 keys in mix, over 400 keys profit since last video, and right now I can almost afford a golden frying pan, so they're being listed for 1700 pure keys, and that's pretty ridiculous in my opinion, because when I started this trade series, golden frying pans were about 1100 keys. They've just been going up and up and up in price, which is kind of annoying, but I'm hoping that after Halloween, I'm hoping that they'll drop in price, and if they do, then I'll try my best to get one, because Halloween was my big money maker last year. If you remember my Halloween special, which was close to an hour long, I made over 600 keys profit, which is still the most profit I've ever made in one of these trade videos. So I have high hopes for Halloween 2019, and I hope to make a buttload of profit again. I have a good amount of keys and unusuals to do so, but it's still in about a month's time, so we got plenty of time to wait. Anyways guys, I wanted to thank you all so much for watching. I wanted to thank especially the donators. Shushi donated a Circling Hearts Air Dog, which is crazy because that's what, 16 keys. And my craziest donation yet is from Skater Boy, who donated a Blizzardy Storm Salty Dog, which is a 40 key all class hat. And that's absolutely insane because my last most expensive donations were still held by Fat Joe and Chen Boy, who donated around 15 keys in stuff. So Fat Joe donated the Disco Beatdown Mullet, and Chen Boy donated a number 3 Ticket Boy, which I resold for close to 15 keys as per request. So I wanted to thank you all so much for watching. I wanted to thank you all for the crazy support in breaking 1,000 subscribers. So make sure to go in the description and join my Steam group. Join the Scrap TF raffle, where I will be giving away a bunch of keys, that unusual burglar I mentioned. I'll have the password in my Steam group and in the description. I'll pin a post or something. So best of luck. My name's Epoch, and I'll see you all in the next video.